Hi, this is Malcolm Travers. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Mail Media Mind, and this is my segment I'm calling Brain Droppings for my YouTube channel and Facebook page. It's basically where I do a rant on different subjects that may or may not be suitable for M3. And, usually I'm doing all the sort of relationship topics and things that face the gay community in the Mail Media Mind weekly hangout and the videos that I later produce. But this is much more like personal rants that I wanted to get on. And this one is about creativity. I was just reading the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert and just started to realize like how much of a creative person that I am. I didn't really recognize it in myself simply because I don't know if I saw myself as the artist type, someone who felt like what the things that I create online, like writing and graphics and videos and things like that, are somehow very personal reflections of myself, or that they're, you know, something of high value. But I'm a creative person. I started to realize that after the way she described it, because I get into this state of flow. I find myself most enjoying life when I'm doing something creative, mainly in writing, but all sorts of creative pursuits. Obviously, things like M3 itself, the communities talking about different subjects, all those things are just, things I'm passionate about. So, I'm starting to realize that, especially now that my computer broke. I was updating my iMac from Yosemite to El Capitan, and it fried my hard drive. It's horrible. So I happen to be one of those Mac people, and I had everything on that computer. And I'm having to find a new way to produce things. Right now, I'm on my iPad. I found actually it was pretty easy to record video on here, and I noticed the camera is actually pretty good. So, but editing videos, that was something I did exclusively on my Mac. And so I'm trying to find new ways to do that. Luckily, I'm one of those people who gets ahead of my work a little bit. So I have a little time to, respond to it. But it was pretty devastating. I lost a lot of things that I had made. And I didn't realize just exactly how creative a person I was until I realized just like how much I had built up on that computer in the past 5 years. Like I've, since 2010, have been using that computer. So a lot of it I backed up. I did have backup drives, but I wasn't in the habit of backing them up frequently. So if there's anything I learned from this whole situation is back up your stuff frequently. I even had one of those, was it Time Machine external hard drives, but the drive failed and I didn't replace it. And so here I am. But one thing I did find out is, from this whole thing is the concept of resilience. I was talking to a friend and, explaining to him what happened to my computer, and he just was like, I would have broken down and been in a corner somewhere crying. And granted, at times I did, I did want to do that. But I just realized like there wasn't anything to be gained from doing that. It's a weird sort of thing. Definitely hurt losing all that data and all the work that I've done, but I realized like that came from me and I'm still here. And so I immediately sort of pivoted toward what I could do in the future and what opportunities that it granted me, that I'm no longer tied down by the things that I've already done. For instance, I've wanted to make some changes to the way that I make videos, the intros, the music, the different, just the look and feel of the show. And now I'm kind of forced to, because none of that stuff exists anymore. I have to start from scratch. So I think it definitely broke me out of a rut, changing my whole desktop because the computer was the center of my desk. And so now that my computer's gone, I found a new way to arrange my desk in the way that I just do my work. I still have a iPad and a old laptop that I'm using to do some things, but it's not what I used to have. So so I'm going to have to find a new program and all that. And it's a interesting little conundrum I find myself in. But I just want to rant about it a little bit. I started to realize it's something that I definitely respect in people who have been through things, who, you know, your computer breaking down is not the biggest thing in the world, but resilience. People who bounce back from rough situations, and oftentimes they do it in silence. They don't really talk about the fact that they bounce back from it. You don't even know some of the things that people have been through, and so that's just kind of my word for the day: creativity and resilience. So that's my brain droppings. If you would like to leave a comment, please feel free. I'm always open. Hit me up at bigmouth2@gmail.com and visit mailmediamind.com. Your feedback is always welcome. And thank you for watching. Peace.